Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher.
And welcome to Forest Life.
And it's a nice late night here in Forest Life.
It sure is.
We're going to be celebrating, guess what, guys? The Autumn Moon.
Yeah, the Autumn Moon Festival.
So, it's the first full moon closest to the autumn equinox. So, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so let's go see
It's also called the harvest moon.
Yeah, so let's go see what Isabel is. See if we can see the moon there.
There we go.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It is pretty.
A nice clear night tonight, Animal Crossing.
Thank you, Mosswood weather.
Let's go see what Isabel's doing, though, because she should be in the plaza.
I love this music.
Yeah, so we're here pretty late. It's like 10:30.
Mm-hmm. There she is.
There she is. There, tonight's Autumn Moon. To celebrate Autumn Moon tonight, I prepared wheat bundles for everyone. Would you like one?
Yes.
Sure, I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's all enjoy that big, beautiful full moon up there.
Okay, well, I will.
I mean, I get it, Harvest Moon, but I don't really care about wheat bundles, but I can be a scarecrow.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to end the episode right here.
I can be a happy scarecrow.
That's right.
Oh. Or I can be a... It's like my favorite. It's like that sheepish.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can be a mad scarecrow. It's like a horror movie.
Mad Crow.
Oh, goodness. Well, it is late at night.
We got a lot of work to do.
So I know it's like fall now and nice and cool looking on Animal Crossing, but in real life,
it's still summer.
This mosquitoes are alive and well.
Oh my goodness, we just walked outside.
We went outside to just check them out and look at our little garden and just kind of walk around the yard. And I'm wearing shorts today, and I look down at my legs, and they're covered in mosquitoes. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yep, time to get inside.
We gotta go inside.
I can't wait for it to cool down just for that.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate the most about living more like...
She's used to being in the mountains.
I'm in the mountains, and we don't have that many mosquitoes. If we do, it's like the dead of summer. Good, all these little plants are doing great. So for here to go outside and immediately get covered in mosquitoes, I'm very upset about that.
Yeah. Well, I got something that'll cheer you up.
Oh no!
Oh no, you got bamboozled!
Bamboozled.
Well, it had to happen again at least one more time.
Yeah, I guess move the... That's alright, I get the money rock, so...
Well, Brittany, I got something that'll cheer you up.
Okay.
Oh, and it's our first National Day!
Yay!
Every day is a National Something Day, and today is no exception. And our first one today is National Lobster Day.
Ooh, Lobster Day.
The simplest way to enjoy lobster is boiled, then dipped in melted butter. Sure. A couple of favorite lobster recipes include lobster Newburgh and lobster thermiter. It is also the main ingredient in soup, bisque, lobster rolls, and salads. I'm a good old plain Mary Jane kind of guy. I like my shit boiled and then covered in butter.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It doesn't take much else. Although, I will say the best lobster I ever had was a lobster omelet.
Yeah, you talk about that a lot, and I've always thought about it because it sounds really cool.
And like eggs, all that protein, the onions and everything, it's just perfect. It was just perfect. And I'm talking like little green onions, not like...
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like the little, little green ones. It's kind of like, almost like chives.
Yeah.
A little bigger and different. Damn it. I'm having trouble today.
I see that. Well, Brittany, I have another thing that might cheer you up. Because today is National Comic Book Day.
Comic Book Day?
That's right.
It's not free comic book day.
Not free comic book day. Just regular comic book day.
Just regular comic book day.
First popularized in the United States, comic books are also called comic magazines.
No, they're not.
They sure as hell aren't.
I've never heard anybody call it that.
Published in the form of sequential, juxtaposed panels that represent individual scenes, comic books often include descriptive prose and written narratives. From the earliest comic strips that later gave birth to comic books, dialogue displayed in bubbles or balloons or above characters' heads, the art form weaves intricate designs using all the elements of text, dialogue, personalities, color, and imagery to form storylines that over time have distinguished eras, artists, genres, and themes. And of course, we are now have been taken over by some of the most famous comic book characters ever made. with the Marvel universe that has taken over the movie industry lately.
Yeah, a lot more people know about
yeah.
these characters than I'm sure they did in the past, you know.
Did you ever read any comic books when you were growing up, Brittany?
Nope.
Like none?
No.
I knew the answer to that, I think, but I don't think I've really ever asked you that. There you go.
Fix that for you.
But I would say that I did read some comic books when I was little, but it was mostly just like X-Men related. X-Men cartoon was big when I was a kid, so I read a few X-Men comic books, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
But
yeah, no, the closest I ever got to reading any comics was literally reading the comics in the Sunday newspaper.
Okay.
I enjoyed that. Like every now and then my grandparents would get like the Winston-Salem Journal, which was like the biggest city closest to where we lived, and it was a big old thick paper. And it surprised me too that in cities you get a newspaper every day. Because our local newspaper, we would get one paper a week, and it was like on a Wednesday. It was released on a Wednesday.
Yep.
So they would get the Winston-Salem Journal, and I would read the comics in it. That's the closest I ever got. So I didn't ever read any like traditional like Spider-Man or anything like that.
Yeah.
You also have to understand too, I lived in a very secluded place. We did not have a lot of culture up there in the mountains.
No.
I always like to say that they're 10 years behind up there, and they truly are. Like whenever like new trends come in, we get it like years later. So
although the internet seems to be helping with that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's more like, I don't know, back in the day, like nerdy shit now is more mainstream. It's easier to get.
Yeah.
Everybody has dipped their hands in some sort of like fandom, you know. But back before the internet, you had to really seek these things out.
Yeah.
And for people in bigger cities, it was easier, I think, to go to the comic book store or go to the anime store or whatever, you know. And pay
even now we have
like a shit ton of money to have this stuff imported over. And I never like had access to any of that growing up.
Even now our anime store here in Raleigh is kind of lackluster.
Yeah, well, it's brand new, so
it's true.
I think they're still trying to like get
They're
set
really
up.
big on their VR arcade.
Yeah, which is cool because there's not a lot of a lot of people can't experience VR.
Yeah.
We just have a VR, so
we have one, so we're a little.
We're just like, I can do this at home. I don't really, want to wear somebody else's sweaty like head thing.
Yeah. Well, Brittany, that's not the only thing today. Speaking of sweat, today is National Tune-Up Day. It is recommended that homeowners tune up their heating systems every year in advance of the seasonal changes and ensure that systems are operating as efficiently as possible.
You know what? That is super funny because we were outside checking the mail and we actually got something in the mail about like getting like a percentage off someone coming out to check your heating and cooling.
You know,
so I'm like, wow, that's really great marketing because it like arrived today.
It arrived on Tune-Up Day.
Yeah, wow.
That makes sense.
That's amazing. Love it.
Well, no, I mean, I think Hutz needs to do that anyways, so, because by the way, those flowers look really pretty in the center right there, the bush flowers.
The bush flowers?
Yeah, I forget what they are, but they're all,
these?
That
those
looks
are
really
sweet
good.
olives.
Well, they look really good right now.
They bloom in the fall.
Oh, there you go. But, it just seems like it's having trouble holding up with the cold. I don't think it's ever had any problems with winter though.
No, I don't ever feel cold in this house in the winter.
But like in the summer, it has trouble keeping it cool in the house a little bit.
Just gotta do a little tune-up for it.
Well, today would be the perfect day for that.
Yeah.
Well, our final and probably most important national day today is National Voter Registration Day.
Ooh.
It's not nearly as fun as some of these other national days that we normally do, but it's definitely important. Americans across the nation will celebrate this national day on the fourth Tuesday in September. More than 300,000 Americans registered to vote in the inaugural National Voter Registration Day of 2012. But there are hundreds of local, state, and national organizations that are driving forces behind this day, and partner organizations to help coordinate thousands of public events to bring awareness to ballot initiatives, local elections, and voter registration. And like, I'm gonna get on my soapbox here for a second. If you, no matter how old you are, but especially if you are young, please go register to vote. The upcoming midterms are more important than any presidential election that you'll ever probably vote in. Hopefully. But like, vote. I'm not going to sway you one way or the other, but please go vote. And with a knowledge of the candidates that you have for your local elections.
Yeah. Honestly, like, changing, like, your life is faster is gonna be voting for your local people. Voting for presidential stuff is super important too, but sometimes you gotta start from the bottom to like get changes done. You know?
And currently, like, our current local elections will heavily affect the situation that is happening federally. So you know, keep that in mind. And when it comes to senators, governors, and whatnot, make sure to that they have your interest in mind. And that's it. That's my soapbox. That's all I'm going to say. But
what am I going to say about it? Go out and vote.
Go vote. It's super important. Me and Brittany are both registered already.
Yeah.
And
double check that too, because I saw online that some people were registered to vote and then they checked and they weren't registered. So just double check it. It only takes like a minute. So they've made it super easy and streamlined now.
At least here in North Carolina, they have.
Yeah. I don't. Hopefully in your area it has too, but yeah, that's all we're gonna say about that. It's super important to be active in your local government.
And Brittany, I know that a couple days ago we had an insane amount of national days, but that's it for today.
I hear a mosquito running away.
That being said, we have a lot, and I mean a lot, of birthdays!
Oh, snap. I love lots of birthdays.
If it's your birthday today, happy birthday! You have a lot of people that share this birthday with you. Actually, you got some really interesting things, but first and foremost, we're going to start with me sneezing. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Achoo. Achoo.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry.
He says achoo.
I said achoo.
Achoo.
That's a good joke from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, man. Okay, there we go. All right, our first birthday today is Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters.
That's right. She turns 89 years old today.
Wow.
Born in 1929, the TV interviewer who hosted ABC's 2020 and The View, known for her distinctive voice, she has advertised for Welch's and interviewed many celebrities and world leaders. And then, so I didn't actually watch Barbara Walters too much. I would watch her interviews sometimes, but I don't really have like a specific memory. You know.
You want to talk to Phyllis?
Yeah, hey Phyllis, what's up? Yeah, another customer. I'm the fucking mayor,
Ask
Phyllis.
about a present.
Yeah. Okay. Have we ever done this?
I think I've tried, but it won't let us.
Okay.
Because they've changed it, I think.
Okay. Whatever.
Anyway, I just thought we would talk to Phyllis because she's here.
Yep, there she is.
I like her lipstick on her beak.
Yeah. Well, our next birthday is Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
Born in 1952, he was the star of the 1978 Superman, who was tragically paralyzed in a 1995 horse riding accident. He received a Screen Actors Guild Award in 1998 and the Lasker Award in 2003, and unfortunately he died at age 52 in 2004. These next two birthdays are interesting because they are married.
Oh.
Both of them.
Wow. To each other?
To each other. And they're both on the same birthday. Both birthdays on the same day.
Wow.
Our first one is Michael Douglas. Born in 1944. He turned 74 years old today. He won an Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in the 1987 film Wall Street. and he reprised his role in the 2010 sequel Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. His other notable film credits include The Game, Traffic, Ant-Man, Basic Instinct, Falling Down, and Wonder Boys. And he is the son of legendary actor Kirk Douglas. And then next, of course, we have Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is 49 years old today, born in 1969. She won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Chicago and played roles in Entrapment and Traffic. And yeah, they are a couple.
I didn't know they were married.
Yeah, they're married and have 2 children.
I think Michael Douglas is creepy.
Well, look at that scorpion just walking around there like it owns the place.
He can go fuck himself.
It ain't no tarantula.
So I don't care.
Makes
sense he's over here by the pyramid, though. In the desert.
Our next one is T.I. T.I. turns 38 years old today, born in 1980. Also known as Tip Harris. He has released 5 platinum hip-hop albums and won multiple Grammy Awards. His best-known songs include Top Back, Soldier, and You Don't Know Me. And he has starred on his own reality series, T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle, since 2011. So, yeah.
Nice.
We're not done, though. I've still got so many more birthdays.
So many birthdays. That's fine. I'm tidying up our plants over here. This is where I'm trying to make like crossing colors and stuff.
Yeah.
But it has been like overgrown for a little while.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of fixing it up so that we can get more babies.
Well, we have another rapper. A lot of rappers today.
A lot of rappers.
This next one is Donald Glover. He turns 35 years old today, born in 1983. The actor, writer, rapper, comedian who starred on the NBC cult favorite series Community. He created the FX series Atlanta. I still want to get into that show.
Yeah.
Which earned him Golden Globe Awards for Best Comedy TV Series and Best Actor in 2017. Under the alias Childish Gambino, he has released his debut album, Camp, in 2011, and his hit song, This Is America, gained widespread attention after debuting during his SNL performance. I don't really think there's anything he's ever done I haven't enjoyed.
Yeah. So I haven't really listened to his albums, but I definitely love his hits.
So here's the thing. He doesn't like making albums, so that makes sense.
So yeah, all of his single songs that he makes are really awesome.
And he said like recently he's never making another album. He's just going to put out songs every now and then.
Okay, well that's fine with me. I think maybe because like his songs are so different from each other.
Yeah.
He probably has a hard time making an album because I'm sure, like, I don't know anything about music, but I'm assuming like when you make an album, you have to make songs that kind of go together.
Well, that's the point.
I don't know.
But
I mean, obviously you don't have to do that. There's artists out there who break that rule.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There, most people nowadays don't really do that because the single far outweighs the album nowadays.
Yeah.
But I grew up listening to albums, so I listen to them that way.
So yeah, I'm kind of like the person. I annoy Bryan because when we first got together and we merged our iTunes library, that's when you know your relationship is serious, when you merge your music together. So Bryan buys entire albums where I would just get single songs.
It really bothered me.
And even when I had an album, like I owned the physical CD and I put it into iTunes, I would delete the songs that I didn't listen to or didn't like.
Yeah.
And so I just had the songs I liked on there. I was trying to save space too. But Bryan's like, why do you do this? Like,
I would get really upset because I'd be really excited because I'd have all this new music to listen to, and then Brittany would delete most of it.
Well,
because you'd only have like 1 or 2 songs instead of all of it.
It was my song, so.
No, it's true, but like I was excited because you had a lot of music I didn't have.
Yeah.
And
well, I'm sorry, I deleted the songs.
And then I'd be like, I want to hear the music. But that's okay. Our next birthday is super famous as well. We have Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill
turned 67 years old today, born in 1951. He will be immortalized as Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars trilogy. Mm-hmm. He received a Drama Desk Award nomination for his work in The Elephant Man, and he also did voice acting work as the Joker on Batman, the animated series from 1992 to 1995. And a number of other characters on TV, including like TV's The Regular Show from 2009 to 2015. I'll be honest, Mark Hamill is the Joker, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He is the most iconic version, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But everyone has like an opinion on that, like which one's the best Joker.
Like their favorites.
But he's my favorite. And then, of course, Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't.
Star Wars. Come get your Star Wars.
Come get your Star Wars.
So, little update on the plants.
I see.
So the section at the top is almost done. What is left basically is I have to get these carnations to spread here.
Yeah.
But everything else up here, I feel like, is pretty much done.
Nice.
So I gotta get the carnations to spread, and I still gotta get some, like, pink tulips to go around my house.
Okay.
But all of this is finished now.
Brittany, it's looking really good.
It's looking really nice.
How do you feel about everything?
I feel pretty good, actually. Yeah. This little bamboo here likes to pop up, which it does, so I have to, like, dig it up.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that's kind of left up here is this section over here, which will probably be last because I'm still, like, breeding flowers.
Yeah.
So I still have to decorate around the plaza up there in that corner. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing some work down here around Bengal's house.
Yeah. Because
I don't know if you noticed or not, but Stitches suggested that we get a jungle gym.
Okay, well, let's do it.
So I'm going to put the jungle gym right here. I'm going to try and put it right here.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'm going to build some paths and stuff around it. But then this top part will be done because all this is done over here.
Nice.
So I'm thinking it looks pretty good.
Well, Brittany, we only got one more birthday left.
One more birthday left.
And it's one of your favorite people.
Yeah?
Will Smith.
It's Will Smith's birthday?
He turns 50 years old today.
Woo!
Born in 1968, the actor, rapper, who had his breakthrough acting role on the popular sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In 2007, he was named the most popular actor in Hollywood by Newsweek. His long list of film credits include Men in Black, Independence Day, Hitch, and Bad Boys. And he was also cast as the genie in the upcoming Disney live-action remake of Aladdin. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then, finally, we have Mitzi the cat. Who likes historical and brown things, but nothing iconic. But yeah, Brittany, welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. So we're getting really close to getting done with our town.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah. Then we can just work on ourselves. Make ourselves better people.
That's right. That's what we'll do.
So yeah, I have this bottom section down here, around Scoot's house, needs to be fixed. But other than that, we are doing pretty good. And then I'll just pop in public works projects as we get them. Pick out some areas. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Nice.
Obviously this over here needs work, but we're getting close, guys. Getting real close.
Well, let's go ahead and head town hall real quick.
Yeah, sure.
And guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in every single day. We really do appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed all these birthdays and festivities.
We got a couple of fun things planned out before the end of the show. But if there's anything you'd like to see us do before the end of Forest Life, make sure to let us know so we can get it done beforehand. Yeah,
we'll cram some shit in the last few days and make it really cool. So, but anyway, guys, hope you had a great night. Right. We're going to look at the harvest moon.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.